One of the most sought after gemstones on Earth is the Australian Black Opal. Today we're cutting a 105 carat Australian Opal. We're chasing the color bar and we're hoping it turns black. If you've never seen an opal cut before, this is a good one to watch. We're chasing the color bar, we're hoping it turns black, and it could be worth thousands. We're also going to be checking out the APEXEL 300 smartphone microscope. We'll be giving one away. So make sure you watch the video all the way through because we're giving away one of these and an opal. The first thing we're going to do is weigh the opal in, and the opal weighs 104.92 carats. Hello everyone, it's Robert from Global Prospecting, and this is the opal that we'll be cutting today. And let's take a look at this opal. You can see there's some black potch right there and some black potch right there. I think that's where our stone will lie. It's a little elevated there. We may have to slice it up to get a couple different stones, but you can see where our stone should happen. We're hoping the color touches the black potch. But we'll find out. We'll grind it down and we'll go around the stone to see if we can find out where the color bar starts. You can see here a beautiful color bar. It's the second color bar that goes down into the stone, and that's the one we really are going to concentrate on, is trying to get that second color bar. Well, we'll get started. And today we'll be starting off on the 220 wheel. If you're new to the channel, we cut opals from all around the world. We do some of the most difficult cuts. We take rough opal and turn them into gems. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to grind away on the potch here to see if we can find where our color bar lies. And then we can figure out what we're going to do with the stone. We may need to slice this stone up, but I'm not sure yet. We'll go around, see if we can see where the color bar starts. And we do have a high spot on this opal, as you can see. And we'll figure out if we're going to need to slice it up or not. I'm going to work a little bit on the back here, get the potch off, and make it a little bit thinner so it'll be a little bit easier to work with, and then we know more of what we got, and then we'll start working down the face of the opal and see what kind of color we got underneath there. Now we're going to be going for the second color bar, and in the second color bar I'm seeing a lot of reds. I'm basically seeing pretty much every color in the rainbow. So that's the bar we want to go. It's a little bit thinner than the first bar. So we're going to have to be real careful when we get to it. Not to just, one little grind could take that color away. So we'll have to be real careful when we get down to it. Now we got a good look on the color bar on the thick side. We can see exactly where it starts. But on the thin side, I'm not seeing the color bar starting yet. So I'm just going to go down on the color here. And we'll take the potch off on the top. And maybe we can see where it starts. I can kind of see the outline. You see where the opal dips on the top? I think that's where our color is. But on the thin side, I think... Well, let's go down a little bit more, but I think I'm going to slice it. I think I'm going to slice it right where it rises, and we get the thicker part, and we'll just get two gemstones, because I think on the thin side, we're not going to have enough color to make a decent stone, one big decent stone. So I think that's what we'll do. We'll end up slicing it. But let's go down on the color a little bit more and see if we can find out where this color starts. The color is not too bad. It's got some nice blues and greens, but the second color bar, I think, definitely will be what we're going to go for. It's got the yellows, the reds, the blues, the greens. And I'll take this corner off here and take the end down here to see if we can see where the bar starts. And I'm pretty sure it probably peters off right where that dip is. But we'll take it down a little bit more here and see if we can see. Because I don't think we'll be able to get one large stone, so we're probably going to have to slice the stone. That way we can see if that black potch continues on. Yeah, I think we'll slice it right around here. And that way I can look at the smaller stone and see what the second color bar looks like before we go all the way down. And I have the opal marked out where we're going to slice it. And we're using the Super Slicer blade today. It's a real thin blade. It's diamond embedded, so it grinds, it doesn't cut. You can get these blades in various sizes, the 4, the 6, and the 8-inch. And you can buy them either off of the Cab King website or the High Tech Diamond website. And these are our two pieces, and you can see on the thin piece our color bar does peter off. You can see right here. So this is where our stone will be, right around there. And then that's the color bar we're going for, that second bar. And on this piece it looks like the color bar is completely covering the top, so that's good. We'll cut the smaller stone first. That way we can get an idea of what the color bar will look like. That second color bar will look like. But I'm not 100% sure that that's the full picture, because that color bar did peter off a bit. But it'll give us an idea at least. Hopefully this sand doesn't go down too far in the face of the stone. But we got quite a bit of bar to go through, so we should be alright. We may have to thin this stone out a little bit on one side. Oh yeah, that's not going to be too bad. We're not even to the main color bar yet. Let me get this saw line out of there. And I think we're going to make a little teardrop. Well, it should be 3-4 carats in the end. Hopefully. Now I'm really going to go down and get down to that bar. Let's take a look. Well, it's starting to pop through a little bit. We still got a ways to go. There's some yellows. Not too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Should brighten up as we get down. Yeah, you can see the reds and the yellows starting to pop through there. Some oranges. Let's get her shaped up. We might have to come in a bit on that side, but we'll get her into the shape we want. And later on in the video, we are giving away this beautiful opal, and we are giving away the APEXEL 300 smartphone microscope. So stay tuned, coming up soon. And she's starting to come together. It's going to be a beautiful little teardrop. I was pretty nervous when I decided to cut this stone. I paid quite a bit of money for it, and I was nervous it wasn't going to come out well, but I can see it should turn out to be a pretty nice gem in the end. This one should be around 4 or 5 carats, and I'm hoping to get the other one maybe 20, 25 carats. And there she is, ready for the dopping stick. Here is our second opal, and this is the larger of the two. And we're going to start cutting this beautiful opal, and hopefully we can get some of that black potch to cover the bottom. But from this side it looks like it just darkens up and it may not touch the color, but yet to be determined. So let me shape it up a little bit here and see if we get a better look at the color bar, and then we'll take the top down. One of my biggest worries here is that dark potch right before the second color bar. I'm hoping that that dark potch doesn't go down into the color, because then we could have a serious problem. And the second thing I am worried about is that little dip, but I think we can work that out also. The sand doesn't seem to be a problem on this opal, so hopefully we can get that get those two problems figured out. Boy, check that out, man. That is some, it's going to be some nice color underneath there. And we're just getting to it. We're not even to the second color bar yet. If anybody's looking for opal rough to cut, you can check us out at global-prospecting.com. There we have a extensive selection of opal rough for cutting. Also, we sell display specimen opals, and we sell minerals. So come check us out at global-prospecting.com. Let's keep grinding away here and see if we can get down to that second bar. Now, the reason I'm taking it slow is because I don't want to hit the color bar and then go through it. So I'm going slow, and I'm taking my time. Also, I'm trying to check out this first color bar, and maybe I'm thinking about maybe not going down to the second color bar. It depends on what that black potch looks like. If I can tell that it goes down into the color, because it's going to make our stone a lot smaller if that's the case. But we'll keep grinding away here and see. Start working on that. You can see, we can get a glimpse of the second color bar in that little dip. There's kind of a little chip out there, and it does have some oranges, yellows, greens, and that's really what I'm looking for. If we can get down to that. But the blues and the greens on the top is pretty nice. But we'll see. We'll take it in a little bit more on this side. Get her shaped up a little bit better. This pretty much will be our our shape. But look at that. I'm debating. Well, you can see kind of that potch is still stuck on the top there. But it depends. I may keep this first color bar. We'll keep going down on it a little bit. It might throw it off with that black potch, because I'm a little worried about that black potch, because it's not covering the whole top, and it's kind of make the stone look a little odd if we only get that one black spot on the opal. Unless I cut that out and make a small black opal, but it's just going to be blue, so I'd rather get a larger stone. But it looks pretty nice this way. You know what? I think I'm just going to keep the first color bar. So I think we'll dop them up and get them polished up. I changed my mind. Let's see if we can get this black potch out of there. We're going to go to the second color bar. I was looking at it with my gem torch, and I don't think it goes into the second color bar. So I'm going to try to take it out of there. So we're going to work it down, and we are going to go to the second color bar, because I think it'll make a much nicer stone, but we need to get this black potch out. So let's take it slow. Let's get down there and see if we can work it out. I was really going back and forth in my head if I should do this, if I should try to get this spot out, or go with my original decision to go to the second color bar. And sometimes you really just got to take the chance, because what's the worst that can happen? I can lose some money. So we're going to try to get this spot out, and in the end we're going to have a much nicer gemstone, and we can really do this opal justice by taking that spot out. I'll just take it nice and slow. I don't want to ruin the opal. So we're going to go down as far as we can, and if it does go down into the color, I'll just have to slice that end off and we'll have a smaller stone. But I'm pretty confident we can get that spot out of there. I think we're going to get it, guys. Nice. We're going to get it out of there. Beautiful. We haven't even got to the second. Look at the color underneath there, too. Man, that was the right decision. Hopefully I can get it all out of there, but I'm pretty sure we can. Look at that. Beautiful. It didn't go down into the color. Nice. Man, I am psyched. Look at that. Beautiful. And there it is. Look at that. And we'll get the rest of it off on the next wheel. So I'm going to get her dopped up, and I'll see you at the next wheel. Actually, I'll see you at the dopping station. And here we have the APEXEL 300X smartphone microscope. APEXEL was kind enough to send us this cool microscope for your smartphone, and we're going to check it out right here. And they also gave us one to give away, so later in the video we'll be giving away one of these smartphone microscopes. So let's check it out here. It's got a 300 times zoom. It's high definition. No app needed. 300 times magnification. Let's open it up and check it out. The first thing we see are some instructions. And here is the microscope. And it feels sturdy. It feels like a high-end drone. Like the feeling that plastic on those high-end drones. It slides out. That's how you attach it to your phone. Pretty cool. Feels nice. It's light. Comes with a USB port for charging. A nice little bag to store it in. A cleaning cloth. Oh, nice. Little APEXEL cleaning cloth. Beautiful. Nice little bag. And some little protective cushions to attach to the microscope to protect your phone. Let's see how this microscope works. I think by pressing this button, it detaches the microscope. That's to attach to your phone. To turn it on, you hold this button down for a few seconds, and the light comes on, and it has 12 distinct light modes, including a professional grade 365 nm UV light. It also has a CPL polarizing filter to significantly reduce surface reflection. And to turn it off, you just do the same thing. And let's get it attached to a phone and see how this thing works. It feels like it clips right back in here. And then we'll get it on the phone. We will take a look at a few things under the microscope, see how it works. It's pretty cool. It's useful for a lot of things. You can make some cool videos with it. You can also photograph with it. Let's take a look. This is a synthetic opal. Oh, look at that. That is cool. Very cool. Man, that is a zoom. Look at that. You can imagine what you could do with this. Pretty cool. And now we're going to take a look at a piece of amber with a fly in it. Let's take a... Oh, look at that. That is cool. Man, look at the eye. You can see every detail. If you're interested in purchasing one of these microscopes, there'll be a link in the description. Also, we'll have a 15% off coupon code for subscribers of the channel. So you can see that in the description of the video, the APEXEL 300X. I am now on the 280 soft wheel, and we'll refine our shape and move on to the polishing wheels. Opal cutting is one of the purest lessons in risk and reward. You hold a piece of rough in your hand, and it could be nothing, or it could be the most breathtaking stone you've ever seen. But you'll never know unless you take the risk, unless you commit to the wheel and trust the process. Every grind carries the chance of loss, but also the chance of uncovering a fire that's been waiting for millions of years. That's the truth about life too. If you're afraid to risk, you'll never see what's hidden inside. Every breakthrough, every moment of beauty only comes from stepping into the unknown. The courage to cut, to risk it all for the chance of something extraordinary is what transforms rough into treasure and fear into strength. We are giving away this beautiful 30 karat opal, and we're also giving away the APEXEL 300X smartphone microscope. And all you need to do to enter and to win is be subscribed to the channel and give us a thumbs up and leave the word opal and APEXEL in the description of this video, and you will be entered into winning one of these two great prizes. Let's get these opals off the sticks and weigh them up. And let's see how much she weighs. 27.450 carats. Beautiful. And the smaller opal weighs 4.5 carats. 4.05 carats. Nice. That was a good yield. And here they are completed. Well, that was a tough cut. We took some chances, and the chances paid off. Make sure you enter into the contest to either win the APEXEL 300 or the Opal, and we appreciate everybody coming to watch our videos, and we will see you next Thursday. Thanks for watching.